Now, if there's one conversation I absolutely dread having with any of my clients who are playing an outdoor event, it's the possibility of rain and what the backup plan might be. Even the mere suggestion of it to some is insulting. How dare you suggest that my perfect day will be anything other than what I've envisioned my entire life? That brook and the grass and the beautiful trees and the bunny rabbits hopping around, the end of that beautiful Disney movie vision that this bride's had in her mind since she was 2 years old. And then, if you do have the conversation with them and it does rain, they almost look at you like you prophesized this, like it's your fault for even suggesting it in the first place, which is completely irrational. But who's rational on their wedding day? I mean, that's just how it usually works. So because of that, I dread having the conversation. And when I have the conversation, I try to make it short. And lately, I think I've been trying to make it too short because I may have caused some problems. What I did with a client a while back is I said, hey, look, it's not going to rain on your day, but in the event that it does, do we have a backup plan? Yeah, we do. Cool, we're good. Well, on the way to the event, it rained. As I was setting up inside of the reception area, it was still raining. We're about probably 40 minutes out to ceremony time. I'm assuming they're having it indoors because that was the backup plan. The groomsman comes to me and says, we're going to go ahead and have this outdoors. We've been praying on it. We're feeling really optimistic. We're going to go for it. I'm like, wait a minute. We can't do that. I don't have coverage out there. You didn't provide coverage. I know some of you do provide coverage. You bring tents. I just can't do it one-handed. And to hire somebody to be there just in case with a tent would bring my costs up quite a bit on my ceremonies. I kind of try to leave that responsibility to the client, provide adequate coverage. It's like, nah, but we're feeling really good about it, so we're going to go ahead and have it. They ended up providing some coverage, and it all worked out, but, that was really stressful right before showtime. The conversation would have been easier to have, as uncomfortable as it may be, a month out, 2 months out, 6 months out, a year out, so they're at least prepared for it. Now, I've got one coming up tomorrow, and I got a call today where they've decided to go ahead and have it indoors. They've looked at the forecast, and it doesn't look good. Because, really, even if there's only a 40% chance of rain, I got $2,000 worth of stuff out there. If the client has not provided coverage or there's no coverage to be had, the stuff gets ruined, And I'm working with electronics. I could get shocked. That's just on my end. I mean, think about the wedding guests sitting out in the open air when they're getting stormed on. So I feel like I had the right conversation with this wedding client. Like, okay, what's the backup plan if it rains? We're going to have it inside where we're having cocktails. Okay, now if we do have it outdoors, do I have coverage from the sun or the rain? So yes or no question. Either they have it, or they don't, or they can provide it, or they can't. If they're not willing to provide it, and it's not just there anyway, then I need them to understand that no matter how optimistic they're feeling, no matter how much they've prayed on it, I still have to make the judgment call as to whether or not I can do the event. And I will say this, although they've planned to have it indoors tomorrow in a different place, I'm still bringing my battery-powered ceremony system because you never know. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Got the gig coming up. I'll take some video. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be careful out there. Practice and enjoy.